I want to go to Neil Barkat right now, the Israeli Minister of the Economy, former mayor of Jerusalem. And Mayor, it's always good to have you. I did want to get your take on this, we're told, imminent hostage deal, maybe 50 released. Can you tell us anything about what you know?
Well, Neil, it's very simple. Eventually, we need total surrender of Hamas. Like Nazi Germany, like Imperial Japan, we need to wipe them off the face of the earth. And until we do that, the war is not going to stop. We're also asking, where's the Red Cross? Where are the 239 people that were abducted from Israel, that are now kidnapped? Unfortunately, today, just not long ago, we found a body of one of the hostages. And we had to bring her home, not alive. And we're asking, where are the rest of the hostages?
Let me ask you, Minister, some people are beginning to wonder just how many of those 239 are alive. And that's why you might only be getting 50 now, if it even comes to pass. What do you think?
Well, Neil, you saw the atrocities. You saw how they burn people alive. You saw how they rape women and put a little baby in the oven and cook him. We saw all the atrocities, and they filmed it themselves. They were proud of it. This is totally crazy. They're monsters. Now, we don't know what they're doing with the hostages. They don't see them as hostages. They see them as something. I don't know what not as human beings. And this is so shameful. Now, the world has to ask very aggressive and hard questions. We want them all. We want them all back. And, you know, we will do whatever it needs to bring our people back. But it is totally absurd, the situation, and we need the help of the world. We need the help of the United States, and this is a great opportunity to thank President Biden for his amazing support. We will never forget our friends. You folks have stood behind us at the toughest times Israel ever had since its existence, and we will never forget that.
You know, there are divisions in this country that might surprise you, Minister, and we've talked about it before, where some are pushing and pulling at the president. You know, you got to be careful. Israel's got to stop these airstrikes on Gaza. They've got to have a ceasefire. You hear it all the time, and you hear it certainly not only from members of the Arab community, but Western nations as well. At any level, does that trouble you? Because you only had a few days of global sort of support and sympathy after the October 7th attack. And that was it. Then the world sentiment, not everyone, I want to stress, Minister, but began to turn to these pro-Palestinian rallies. Some bold enough to say we're pro-Hamas rallies. What do you make of all that?
The atrocities are worse than the Nazis. The Nazis hid those atrocities. And the Hamas, ISIS, didn't even hide it. They were proud of it. And remember, I don't remember that in the war against Germany, I don't remember anybody asking for any kind of humanitarian gestures. Just complete 100% surrender. This is what will happen to Hamas. And we in Israel, we have a very, very soft heart for people. We don't want to hit any innocent people. We hide our people in shelters. They don't. They hide behind their citizens. They're using our people as human shield. And we have to go through this and make sure we don't hurt innocent people, and we enable them to flow back to safety on the southern part of Gaza when we attack the north part. And we don't need the world to tell us. We know we'll be as considerate as possible. However, we will wipe Hamas off the face of the earth. No compromise. And, you know, this is not just for Israel. There's a reason why the Arab states, the moderate Arab states, are waiting for us to beat Hamas. There's a reason, because the world understands that if the Islamic Jihad is successful in this horrendous attack, and they get away with it, it's going to happen all over the world. That's why we have to win and have total surrender. And we need the help of the world. Give us the time we need. We're considerate. We don't want to hurt innocent people, but we have to wipe Hamas off the face of the earth.
All right, we'll keep following this hostage release, if it's imminent or whatever. But there are obviously a lot of moving parts at the same time. Minister, thank you very much for taking the time to chat with us.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.